gets set, first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Open space at the 25. All kinds of running room. He's at the 30. Just like that, a huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. Alabama pushing the tempo. A first down run on the doorstep. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Milroe. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
This defense has given up yards, but a chance to make a stop on this opening drive on 3rd and goal. Starting to feel a little pressure. Makes the catch.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, if he keeps making more of those, Wayne Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. And this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Little touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson, and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Going up top on first down. Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 30. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown time! And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the second quarter, they're lined up for an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Got his man quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That's caught. It's Tootin. At the 40, there he goes. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
That's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play, and now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Caught in the backfield, it's Tootin. Discards a man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Hokies will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Has to throw this off his back foot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. The receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Virginia Tech 14, Alabama.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep
open runway ahead. He's at the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama! The AT unit on the field. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking for room at the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a... This offense.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Trying to punch it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And on that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And as they come to the line of scrimmage, they're passing on the field goal. But look, worst case scenario, you don't get it here, they're backed up in their own end. They're bringing heat. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Incomplete pass and the defense comes up big and they take over.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. It's complete on the right side. Ripping through the defense. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Alabama quickly back to the line. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his big tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go with a direct snap. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do now.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And the offense stays aggressive. They'll try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Hit the afterburners, kid. Timeout called by the defense, 23 seconds left on the clock. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that you...
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's loose. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Bama! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
GG's, bro.
Exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great flawless
GG's, bro.
by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra
GG's,
point
bro.
good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And that last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. This is the football equivalent of throwing in the towel or no mas, as they will concede defeat. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Why didn't you need it, dog? What about that 2 clock? What about that 2 clock? Bitch. Should have 2 clock, buddy.
Here, still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Another touchdown. You should have 2 clock, dumbass.
Securing it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense doing work. What a play by the defense there. Loose football. Country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.